Hello, happy November, my beautiful souls. Hello from Lake District.
Yes, maybe you've noticed that on this vlog I decided to less talk, or better said, more talk while I walk. In May, I fell in love with the long distance hike on coast to coast, and I really wanted to do another one. But to get a time off from the work more than 1 week is a big problem, so when they told me that I will be off for 3 weeks in November, I knew that I have to do Cumbria way. Previous plan was doing a mountain route which goes through Old Coniston Men, Glara Mara and Valakrak to Skidoo, but the forecast was so bad that I get frustrated so much for 3 weeks that I couldn't sleep. And instead of enjoyment and excitement from the trip, I even don't want to do it. After I came back from Slovakia and I posted my video from climbing Risi, I lost so many subscribers and I was worried why. Why more higher I'm climbing, I have less and less views. I was feeling so down from the journey and from everything. I traveled from 9 o'clock last night. My train was cancelled. I had to take the taxi and I wanted to give up on the trip, on everything.
So, just a little update where I am. I'm just trying to have a good pace. I am just behind St. John's Church, and so far I did. No. I did, I think 6 kilometers so far. I just deleted my first record, never mind. 6 kilometers, I'm in 2 hours. I'm pretty slow.
So Cumbria Way is a trail which leads from Ulverston to Carlisle and it's approximately 130 kilometers. To me, it means that on every 14 kilometers press 3 because I'm going back for the camera. There and back, there and back.
I have to say that without GPS I would be lost. So I decided to download OS map and subscribe for 1 month to see how the things are going. And so far I'm using just the app. I actually need to check now. So I'm not using a paper map at all because the path is really badly marked. Here is just crossing fields. I know there is 1,000,000 videos from Cumbria Way. I watched all of them, but I was mostly preparing myself for the mountain route anyway. This part is common for mountain route, the same for the official route. And I heard the people saying a lot how this part is badly marked. I need to rest. How this path is badly marked and it's going just through muggy fields. My beautiful souls, I'm currently at Gateway, more or less on a halfway. Well, I did 9 kilometers, so according to my plot routes on OS map, I'm supposed to have another 6 ahead, which I should do in about 2 hours, maybe 3. I was going to say, I don't know if you've noticed, I have this bag around my neck So it has a zip from the sides and 2 pouches. Is my friend AJ making them. It's handmade. I will put link down in description if you like to order one. She basically doing a customized bags, so she can make a big as much as you want, color as much as you want, like as you like, whatever you like. It's a beeswax. It's not really vegan. But it's a waterproof. Well, I didn't test it yet, so I'll let you know on Tuesday when I'm gonna be wet if it's waterproof. Pretty much I have there my phone, which I'm using as a GPS, and my cables and my map and stuff. So I'm just gonna have a 5 minutes break and I'm carry on.
The more I walked, my frequency was rising with the sun and the nature around me. I started to feel me again. All the bad thoughts about the better was gone, and I just enjoyed everything around me.
Behind me, Lake District. Hi, beautiful souls. I'm 3 kilometers away from the beacon tarn. It's stunning, lovely day. It's so beautiful.
Just before 3 I arrived to Beacon Tarn. All entire day I didn't meet one person. I had all trails for myself. That's why I deliberately choosing most popular trails in a time of the year when I'm sure that they are no busy and all is for me. Although around me was a few people, dog walkers and swimmers.
Hello, my dearest souls. Hello, I'm rewarded with a little sunset over the beacon tarn, and it's absolutely stunning. It's very busy here, so but it's close to villages, so people having a walk here. I just left my tent, so I'm not gonna waffle too much. The last bit up to the tarn was a little hill, but it killed me because I was so tired after all day and traveling and stuff. So I'm glad that I didn't continue more far, because it took me infinity to set up tent. I don't know why. Pretty much all day, all hike, I was just thinking about my channel, my vlogs. So there is a coming big decision for me at the end of November, and I feel so much fear from it. It's a big change and I don't know what is waiting for me. So I've been pretty much whole hiking thinking about that, and a little bit thinking about everything. I guess I thought this is like active meditation, really good, that if you have a problem, just to sit down with yourself, then probably hiking is the best way how to learn how to be with yourself. Because I think if you don't enjoy your own company, then that's very bad. And I've seen lots of people are like, when I come up, I become very quickly bored and I'm watching YouTube and stuff on phone. I mean, thank you, because sometimes you're watching my stuff, but I think going out is, and when you watch on your phone, it's like you missing everything outside, what's going on. Like this sunset, even now when I'm talking to you, I'm missing around and I'm just trying to like looking around while I'm talking to you. So why you just don't sit for that 1 hour and observe everything, like the nature is flowing, how the clouds are rolling, how everything is changing every single second, because we are all moving, constant moving energy, which never born and which never dies. So yeah, I think I didn't choose any topic for this vlog because I was going to make it more silent and I didn't want more talk and waffle, because I think that's why maybe lots of people are not on my channel, because I'm talking too much. But yeah.
I walk serenely on my way and I am free, for I give a freedom to all. I sincerely wish peace, prosperity and success to all. I am always serene and calm. The peace of infinite floods my mind. My whole being, others appreciate and respect me as I appreciate myself. The petty things of life no longer irritate me or annoy me. When fear, worried, outer criticism by others come to me and knock at my door, fading goodness, true and beauty opens the door in my mind. I know that the thoughts of others have no power except the powers that I give them. They have to become my thoughts.
Very good morning, my beautiful souls. Is maybe 7:30. I get up around 5 and I move my way at 7, but it was still dark, so I couldn't say good morning to you. So I made a new plan for today. I plan to stay at the townhouse, but I should be there in like 3 hours. So I decided to push as much as I could somewhere under the stake gill. So the bad day on Tuesday, I will basically hike just through the valley, and it's not gonna be that horrible, hopefully.
In this time of the year you don't have much daylight, so I spend 14 hours in the tent, listening and thinking. I realized that the goal of my trip is come from one point to another one. So instead of being lazy at the townhouse, I decided to push and squeeze from today as much as I can.
very good sunny sunshine morning, my beautiful souls. It's absolutely stunning morning. I had a little stop at the Coniston Water where I'm right now. It's 9 o'clock, so I'm maybe a little bit late, I don't know. I should be by 10 by Turnhouse. I was really hungry. I have a little bit eating problem. I couldn't eat nothing last night. I absolutely didn't eat my soup. Can't eat, I don't know, I can't chew, I can't swallow. So I forced myself to eat one bread with pate, vegetable pate and some radish. I drank a Coca-Cola instead of coffee. And I feel a little bit weak because I'm not eating, but I just can't, I don't know what's wrong with me. It's beautiful here, and I'm honestly glad that I choose this official route. I'm very heavy and I'm out of my condition.
How I walked by the shore lake, I was thinking how lazy I become. So this trip learns me how to get up again earlier and how to squeeze from the day as much as possible.
Hello my beautiful souls, I'm currently at Coniston and I'm not really planning to stop here, only because I want to squeeze from this day as much as I can. I had a little stop just right now to have a cigarette, water. I need to stop in a shop probably to get more tobacco and some water as well.
The path goes through the beautiful forest by the river. It was a little bit uphill, but still manageable. I really enjoyed the views around. A little bit regret that I didn't take the high route, but the forest was absolutely beautiful. Those colors, and the birds, and the stream.
I arrived to Tarnholm and this place is really beautiful but very busy to pitch the tent. So I will carry on. I'm just gonna have a little snack and carry on.
So if you're planning to wild camp on this trail, it's a bit difficult as wild camping at constant water is strictly prohibited. There is an option at this place at the town hall, but it's a very busy place as well. It has access with the car park, so at the time that I arrived there was so many people around, so many walkers, kids. So the wild camping as this option is maybe only in late hours and leaving in early morning. After town hall there is not many spots for wild camp, so I've been carried on.
Hello, update my beautiful souls. I'm in Elter water. I have about 2 hours to sunset. I would like to pitch the tent in about 1 hour. The place where I plot is under the Stake Gill, where it's like 8 kilometers, so I might make it just under. I don't know, I will see.
After Elter water, I seen on the videos so many people struggling to find the spots at the valley for wild camp.
Right, my beautiful souls, I'm not much talking to you only because I'm pushing so much. I have a little bit problem. I can't find the spot for tent. I found this little tiny thing, but it's not water here around and I'm very low on the water, so I might probably stay at a campsite, first time ever. It's not a shame. Well, I'd rather pitch at the campsite than on farmer's field and make someone angry. See you soon. So at the end I decided to stay here. Voila, that's my tent. There is a stream a little bit further from me, like 1 minute of walk. So I counted like how long it's gonna take me to come to the campsite and take the tent out, everything built, and it's gonna be dark. And I really wanted to enjoy these beautiful views behind me. It's absolutely stunning, beautiful. So I'm feeling a little bit sick and weak because I didn't eat. But I made most of the route from what I basically plot for tomorrow. So tomorrow I will just make it through Stake Pass and down to the valley. I'm now gonna unpack everything in the tent. I'm very glad that I take the inner tent outside, because now is most of the fabric dry, although the tent is wet. So yes, I'm gonna cook a dinner and have a nap because I'm very tired.
The side effect of true transformation is a greater level of consciousness, is a greater skill set in a life, and when you start getting good at this, and all the things you thought you wanted, you no longer want. Because when you are creating more brain and a heart coherence, you feel more whole. And the more whole you feel, the less you live in a lack. So how would you want many things if you feel whole? It feels like you already have them, and that's actually when you start to see those wonderful miracles of synchronicities, those serendipities, those coincidences happening in a person. Those are experiences coming to them. That's the field, dropping great breadcrumbs, saying keep going, keep going. morning, my beautiful souls. It's very wet, moist, damp morning. I'm going over there behind me. It doesn't look very nice, but it's still better than what's supposed to come tomorrow, I believe. So for today's plan is going through the Stake Pass and stay somewhere at the end of the valley. So when the rain hits, I'm gonna be ready. And tomorrow I will hike in the rain just through the valley, so I hope it's not gonna be that horrible. It's 7:30, so I have a pretty good time. I don't know when I arrived. It's not much far, so speak to you soon. It was not the rain that I was so petrified. At the end of the day, it's just the water. It was the navigation in a boggy area and the bad visibility what scares me. Like I won't be able to find a trail, or a trail will be flooded and I'm gonna be trapped there. The only reason why I was so worried about it was my bad experience from coast to coast on a kids' bike, where I was stuck in a fog, a bad visibility and a strong wind with the rain. When you are there alone and you are in the middle of ascending, you think sometimes it's too late to go back, but you still need to find the power to push to come down. Maybe that's what I was scared that it will happen again.
Alright, beautiful souls, I'm at the Stake Kill, going up to Stake Pass. I just have a little snack. I'm going up where I'm gonna have a little breakfast because I didn't want to eat now much, otherwise I would be very tired and I just want to have it done. It's not a horrible, I should be up in 1 hour, hopefully. So I made it to Stake Pass and the visibility is 0 but it's not raining, so that's good. I'll desperately need a breakfast. It's 10 and I didn't eat, I just had an apple and I can feel how I'm really struggling. So as soon I'll calm a little bit down because it's fairly windy here, I'll have some breakfast.
After I reach Stake Pass, there is no such a distance straight away. You have to walk probably 30 minutes through a little hill area, a little boggy area, so I couldn't really stop for the lunch and I started to be really hungry and frustrated. Descending down from the Stake Pass is a very steep zigzag path, but the views are incredible, and I have all valley just for myself. Water is fluid, soft and yielding. Hot water will wear away rock, which is rigid and cannot yield. As a rule, whatever is fluid, soft and yielding will overcome whatever is rigid and hard. What is soft is strong. Lao Tzu.
So the reason why I decided to push yesterday and today do the short hike is because I knew that this valley is slightly boggish and I'm actually very glad that I have decided like this, because in tomorrow's rain it will take me so long to walk through, and it would be everything flooded. It is already flooded and boggy. Also, once you reach a stake pass, it's not just like pass that you are up and you go down. It's another 30 minutes through funny boggy area with a little tiny hills which looks like a bubbles, like boop, bloop, bloop, like a bubble wrap. Where I am. Oh, that'd be a nice spot for camp, but very far from where I want to be. My beautiful souls, I'm almost at the end of the valley, and there was a spot to pitch, but it's too early. It's just 12 and the people going, and it was lots of sheep there, so I didn't feel very respectful to pitch the tent there. Maybe if it's evening, yes, but I really need to dry my tent. It's completely soaked. It haven't got a chance to dry out, and it was lots of condensation this morning from inside outside. Although I wiped it, it was still wet. So I don't know, I think I might go even to the campsite today. I think I deserve that, like a little break, so I can have a shower, I can wash my hair, I can have a real food, maybe like a little holiday, I will see. I don't know, the same thing I was saying yesterday, but I don't know, I really need to dry my tent.
Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do.
Lord, don't leave me all by myself. Lord, don't leave me all by myself. So I'm at the campsite. There's one tent here, just behind me. But the thing is, I've never been at a campsite. I don't know how these things are working. There is nobody who I can pay. Nobody who I can tell that I'm here. And I'm going to the village. Ask. I just don't want to be in a trouble. So I'm walking to the village. And I don't know where I ask, because it's just houses. And everything is closed. So it's gonna be fun to ask. I left a little note on my tent in case the campsite owner come back, but hey, everything is closed here. Each house is empty. I ring on one and there was a light inside. Nobody opened.
I don't know what to ask. There's nothing here. I'm gonna try this house, maybe.
There is no shop, there is nothing. There is a pub which is closed, so no food, no drink. I'm just gonna cook. And I managed to knock on one house, and the lady was lovely, and she said that the owner of the campsite, a farmer, he just walk around always. If he see that someone pitched the tent, he just collect the money. So I do hope that I have £8 cash. Hey, I must say, it's the most weirdest thing I am doing. I never ever stayed at the campsite. Now, don't tell me that this doesn't look weird. A bonded tent and a dirty tent and a caravan where nobody is. This is probably toilet. This is the most weird camping I ever had. I have funny thoughts. And
They asked Buddha, "Is it better walk alone or in company?" He said, "It's better to walk alone than to walk with a fool. When you want to do a short and quick journey, walk alone. When you want to do a long journey, walk with company." But the important thing is who is walking with you. Not always being together is a good thing, many times. If one doesn't know how to be himself or herself, then being together can be a problem. We are referred to as human beings. Human beings means every other creature is what is simply because of what it does. But a human being can simply be, which is the unique quality of the human being that we can simply be.
Good morning, beautiful souls. It's 6 morning and it's raining. My battery is very low and my phone with the GPS died. So I'm not gonna record much now. It's raining.
I'm in the bathrooms because I just literally packed the tent away under my armpit, and I ran here to a little bit organize the packs and everything because it was really poured down, and I'm making my way in the rain. Woo! It's almost 8 o'clock, so I should really make my way. See you soon.
because no one come to collect the money from me, what I'm gonna do, I put £8 in the ceiling bag and I'm just gonna put it in the honesty box for parking. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna... It's really bad, heavy rain, and there is no shop, nothing where I could charge my phone in Rosewhite. The next village is Grange, which I don't think there is going to be either something because it's even smaller. So I might change my plans today. So I'm going to Keswick around Derwent Water, and I will just found some accommodation because my Super Gore-Tex Mammoth Extreme, I'm soaked wet, so it's not really waterproof. So I'm wet. My camera. Hold on. Oh, it's not gonna be even better. Excuse the vision of my camera, but it's fairly wet. The rain is very heavy. I'm almost at the Grange. I already been on this place almost 1 year ago, almost in February, when I was attempting to do a winter camping. So yeah, I already walked this route to Grange. So hopefully I'm not gonna be lost. Right, I think I need to cross the bridge. I'm having again meltdown, and I stopped at the Grange. There is a coffee shop and I wanted to charge my phone, but I must say the lady, she was not very willing to let me in. They open in 10 minutes, so I was freezing cold outside, and she said that it's a bit complicated to put my phone on charger because she needs to put it in the kitchen, so it has to be late, and I just can't wait that long. So I decided to go on a bus to Keswick. I know, I'm doing Cumbria way and I'm giving up on the Derwent Water, but I'm so wet. I'm completely wet. Non-waterproofs are waterproofs. And I'm cold, and I was throwing on a toilet when I left the campsite. So I found accommodation at a bed and breakfast, the first one that was possible, and they have vacancies. I'm soaky wet. I couldn't make it to Valakrak today. I'm really sorry. I have a beautiful room. I have a shower. I have a toilet. So I can dry my clothes on a heater, and I will go to the town, and tomorrow I will make my way early morning. So I just skip a there on the water. I'm really sorry about that. So this is my bed. My bed. I'm gonna sleep on beds. Television and mirror with me. Ooh. This is my jacket. Drying up. Some coffee and a tea. This is my view. And here I'm drying my tent. Guest house is literally 2 minutes from the bus station, and it calls Brun Lee guest house. And so comfy, and I don't know, it's because probably I was sleeping until now only in a tent. So I'm starving, I'm really hungry. It's 12 and I found on Google Maps some vegan restaurant just 1 minute behind the corner. So I want to go there, but my jacket is still very wet and it's still raining outside. It's gonna be probably wet even after I leave the house, but hey. What I really don't understand is that this Mammoth Extreme, although it's a second hand, I know that the fabric loses their ability of waterproof with the time, but still, it was quite expensive jacket previously. No, I bought it very cheap. Now I know probably why it was very cheap, but anyway. My backpack is on 21 kilo, or by the way, I'm preparing a video from my backpack where I actually weighed every single item, including my backpack, because I don't know if people calculating in the weight of the backpack, the actual weight of the backpack. My backpack is 2.4 kilo. I do hope that my jacket is now dry, so I'm gonna dress up and I'm going to eat. Right, my beautiful souls, behind me is Derwent water and the sun is coming out. I just can't believe how heavy rain was about an hour ago. And maybe I could push it up to Valakrak, but my clothes would be wet for tomorrow's hike and my both phones be dead. So I'm still trying to convince myself that it's a very good decision what I did, that I stayed at a cassock. And now I'm just enjoying the walk around the lake in the dry clothes and full belly. Finally ate something. Where I'm right now. And it's beautiful. It's truly beautiful, everything around me.
How I was walking by the shores of Derwent water, I was just more and more diving in a thoughts of feeling guilty about staying in a B&B. But as my friend Alistair said, do the things for yourself. And despite I was coming back to the thought that I could make it to the Valakrak, I was happy that I stayed at Keswick and spoiled myself like I never did before. So on today's walk, I decided to tell you some of my favorites Rumi's quotes. The inspiration you seek is already within you. Be silent and listen. The quieter we become, the more we can hear. As you start to walk on the way appears. Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I'm wise, so I'm changing myself. It's your road and yours alone. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you. When you are everywhere, you are nowhere. When you are somewhere, you are everywhere. Appear as you are, and be as you appear. A candle never loses any of its light while lighting up another candle.
morning, beautiful souls. It's 7:30. I'm in the Latridge forest wood. Going up. I should be at the Lingy Hut in about 5 hours. And tomorrow is waiting for me another wet day. For 30 kilometers it's gonna just rain. So yeah, I'm not excited for that, only because my jacket is completely leaking, soaking. So if I have my old purple one, it will be fine. But I sprayed whole spray of the waterproof stuff on it, so it might help for the first 3 hours. So yeah, see you soon.
It was not the rain that I was scared of, it's just the water at the end of the day. It's just the feeling of being soaked and wet and cold. What not really scares me, but just feel unpleasant.
On my chin, the time when we counted every black car passing your house beneath the hill, and up until someone caught us in the kitchen with maps, a mountain range, a piggy bank. Vision to remove dimension, but please remember me fondly. I heard from someone you're still pretty, and then they went on to say that the pearly gates has some eloquent graffiti like meet again and fuck the man and tell my mother not to worry, and angels with their great handshakes, but always done in such a hurry. And please remember me that Halloween.
Hello, beautiful souls. I'm having a short break. Weather is not that bad. It's cloudy, but it's not raining. I'm glad that it's not raining. I'm having a really good time. I should be at the hut in about 3-4 hours with my pace. So I'm just a little bit cold. It's not very hot today. I would like to say that my previous plan, doing the mountain route, I'm glad that I haven't decided. Not only because the weather forecast was really bad, but because I'm out of shape, out of form. I don't know how I managed at Scotland to do, I don't remember how many kilometers I put down, basically through the Mamors, including Ben Nevis via CMD Arret. If you wish, I put a link up there, to have a look. But it was like really high mountains, up and down, with even heavier backpack than I have now. So I really don't know how I did it, but it would be interesting. The old Coniston Man, Glaramara, and Evala Crack, beautiful if it's nice weather. I'm not pretty sure about the these peaks, like Skido maybe, yes, but then you go down through the Bake Stall, Little Calva, Great Calva and Knot, and it's basically round fells, very boggy, grassy, and the path is very steep, so it's not very enjoyable part. So yeah, I'm happy that I decided to go through this, because what I seen on the video, I more like this path through the valley has a much nicer views than from the round hills. I mean, you could have a nice views even there, I believe, but I like this more.
When I was preparing myself for the mountain route, I found only one video of a guy who did the mountain route, and also he was saying how hard and tough is this last bit through the Skido. So I believe that all my stress before the trip was coming also from this, that I wanted to do actually this official route, because I really love the views. The path goes along the whole valley, and in the whole valley was very quiet and just quiet.
So I just passed the Skido house. I don't know why I didn't make a picture of it, just to show you how it looks inside. I mean, I haven't been inside, it's closed. It's closed from March till October, and they open like from 5 p.m. just to respect the guests. And in an hour time, not in March and October, you have to pre-book it. It could be nice to just like spend some time here with friends, if you have any friends, like I don't. And yeah, and behind me is a Skido, which is in the clouds right now. Sun is coming out. And I must say, this is a very beautiful valley, although it's slightly boggy. It's so quiet here. It's nowhere, no one, and is no wind. And it's so just quiet. So quiet. I'm here alone. I'm here alone. Skido, Bake Stall, a Little Calva, somewhere there, Great Calva, a high pike.
Bog is not the scary thing for me. I think what is a problem with the bog and I is that I know when I step that I don't know how deep I will dip in the bog, and it's just very surprising and unpleasant feeling for me. That's probably why I just don't like bog, because it's like surprise every time you step somewhere. All along of the valley I found lots of new streams and bubbles coming from the ground, and the formation of teeny tiny little streams.
Souls, I'm just under the bubble, as you see. I need to do my last push. I should be up in about 40 minutes.
It's only 12, so I will be up around 1, 1:30, which is good. I will have a food, and I will then leave my stuff at the hut and go up to High Pike because it's clear sky. And the forecast for today was fog, so I do hope that tomorrow the forecast is not gonna be the same accurate like it was today, hopefully. I'm a get chilly as moment when I stop, so I'm just making my way. I'm just under the buffet. So on a camera it doesn't look that steep or complicated to get to the buffet from the point where I was, and actually from the old mines lead up there two different paths.
Boggy, very boggy. Boggy, delicious. Boggy-licious. Boggy, boggy-licious. Boggy.
One is going along the little river and another one through the hill. I should probably choose on that one. So the one by the river is a very narrow and very boggy path. My dear results, I arrived to Buffy and it's cool Buffy. Just the way up here, the last bit was absolutely killer. Absolutely killer, all boggy area, and honestly I can't imagine doing this in the rain, to coming up from that side, and I can't imagine even coming down from not. That's even not that much in the use, this path, so I'm just gonna settle in. It's 1 o'clock. I need to find some connection just to send my mom message that I'm okay. It's about 5 degrees Celsius. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm going closer. It's a 5 degrees Celsius. It's very cold, and I was watching a little bit clouds rolling around. Yeah, I'm probably going inside. I wanted to tell you something, but I don't know really what. I'm going inside the hut because behind me is beautiful fog, so you can see nothing, and I'm very cold. Above us, all around us, and within us in eternity of the here and now, where the one and the many coexist. With the past and the future collide, where to be empty is to be full, where death is awaking, where everything and nothing matters. And as the Ram Dass once said, it's all perfect and it's unbearable imperfection kind of paradox.
Very good morning, my beautiful souls. It's maybe 7:45. So last night joined me at a buffet a few people, two lads. One has actually with 4 sons of my age, and they've been camping next to the buffet, 4 tents. So I had 2 companions in my buffet, a really nice one, and we had a really nice chat. And both of groups basically arrived in the darkness and in a mist and a fog, and I felt so little comparing to them. Like, I'm so scared to hike in the darkness and in the fog and in the rain. So I felt really inspired to spend the night with the people like that and experience people. One of them, Brian, he went, I don't remember now where, and another one, John, with the sons, they now going up to Skido in this weather, and then they camping. And see, I'm terrified of little walk in the rain. So I'm now making my way to High Pike, and from there down to Cuttleback. I will catch you later.
My jacket lasts first 30 minutes and then it starts to get soaked. And from my jacket, my jumper, and from my jumper, my base layer, and then me. I pretty much enjoyed the walk down. It was easy path, not that much boggy, and very pleasant descent. On the videos on YouTube from Cumbria way, I seen how people are saying how boring is this part from High Pike to Carlisle, how is not nice. I must say it was not that bad. There was a few roads, but I had a walk through the forests and the fields.
I'm at the public toilet at a Cuttleback because I don't know if there's any shelter here, and I thought I'm gonna be much warmer here in my very soaked jacket. I'm having a coffee, which I made myself in the Lingy hut, and yeah, a short break. I have 24 kilometers to go in the rain. At the moment when I stop, I'm very cold. I'm freezing cold. I mean, there is no bus coming nowhere from Cuttleback or Seberham, only train from Dalston. So I will try to make it at least to Dalston. I would like to make it to Carlisle, but if I'm gonna be freezing cold, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Also on the videos I see that the people are not really recording the path from the High Pike down to Carlisle. I had a slightly impression that most of the people take a train from Dalston to anyway, as the path is closed for a long time.
I wish you could swim like dolphins can swim. Though nothing will keep us together. We can beat them forever and ever.
bloody god, I just been attacked by cows. First time ever. Like 3 cows completely pushed me to the corner of the field, and they've been like running inside, running on me, and I was on the edge. Where is the river? I think they want me to push down the river, so I have to like cross a fence, like lifting over the river. Jesus, I never been attacked by cows. This was a really bad experience. Whew.
I reckon we should get some help.
After I've been attacked by cows, the thing is just going wrong. I'm almost at the Dalston, and I just take the train to Carlisle from there because it's another 2 hours. My both phones are dying, are basically dead. One is already dead, this one is dying, and I couldn't fit through one kissing gate, and I just really didn't want to take my backpack off and put it on again on the road and lift it over my head. So since that, I'm just so frustrated. I've been screaming there, and then I have to pass another 2 fields with lots of cows that I was stressed out that they're gonna attack me again. And I'm just so wet that even in my halves of butt are half wet. My underwear is wet. I'm very wet.
And this is it, completely wet, even my trousers and a base layer. I ended up on a Dalston station and took a train to Carlisle, where I had my well-deserved glass of wine. Thank you very much, my beautiful souls, for watching. I hope you have a good life. See you soon.